Garry Bahati in the blue with red and pink trim. Charles Joyner in the solid black. It's a big shot and it's over! What? What? That could be the quickest knockout in Cage Warriors history! How couldn't it then? Be great to get an official time on that if we can. Wow. That's got to be 3 or 4 seconds. To be up there with one of the fastest knockouts, not just in Cage Warriors, but in MMA history.
Well, that was an incredible kick to the knee, and huge left hook from McGregor as Bushinga surges in.
Bushinga's walking onto the punch, that's what created it. And that left is getting through. It's like a piston spearing through the Dublin air straight onto the chin of Ivan Bushinga, and it's having a home repeatedly. How very tough is Bushinga? McGregor with a few shots! Wow. Bushinga's completely out of it! What a spectacular knockout by Conor McGregor as we are bombarded with his fans around the commentary position.
Covered in rather a lot of beer as well, John.
Ivan Bushinga is in some real trouble, and such crisp technique, and that is a hugely devastating hook shot. He didn't even put the whole of his body into that.
The notorious Conor McGregor!
McGregor stands as champion at 2 weight classes. Really a dream come true. Let's hear what
nice inside kick here from...
Oh, it's a huge knockout! Unbelievable!
Wow. Wow.
Absolutely unbelievable knockout from Barry's Adi Güzel.
Yeah, so Bertoni comes out looking like he's stalking and taking centre, hits a low inside kick here and follows up with a combination. I missed the punch that clipped Bertoni. There was the low kick, there was the combination, and there was a slip and a big overhand left from the southpaw, like you said, and I missed that shot completely.
Bertoni looking very relaxed and powering forward, but just left himself open for the counter there, and I think the impact of his head on the mat there probably doing just as much damage as the shot itself.
He's got to be so careful and so calculated. He has to use his feints here to try and draw. Oh!
Huge shot! Unbelievable!
Wow, that was beautiful. Wow!
Lola Kavanagh.
What a finish!
Knocks out Ryan Morgan. Let's take a look at some of the replays of the finish of this fight, Dan.
Look how he's just hanging, waiting. Oh, that was a beautiful straight right on the chin. And you can see how he kind of teased the exchange. You see how he lunged in with his right hand, pulled away as Morgan went to engage, and then stepped in with a quick 1-2. Reminds me a lot of Kelvin Gastelum against Michael Bisping. Pulled the punch and then stepped straight back in with a 1-2, clean on the chin.
We see the corner here. There's Ash Grimshaw. A very reserved celebration there, but I'm sure he's gone mad inside his head.
I think he knew what was coming, that's why.
Garry making his man miss. You hear Chris Fields in the corner of Team...
Oh,
it's a huge head kick, and it's over!
Beautiful finish.
Unbelievable! Ian Garry knocks out Rostam Aman in the 2nd round. Oh my goodness.
Here we are, you can see he's got Ackman backed up against the fence, and he threw 3 punch combinations, straight punches to back him up, and then bounced him off the fence with the head kick. Really nice there. Snapping right hand, then he feinted with the lead hand, feinted with the right hand again, and then threw the kick behind it. Here we see the right hand, and then you can just see he fires the right hand out as a smoke screen to cover his leg coming up around the side of the guard. And Ackman is just waking up now with the doctors over him. He'll be finding out what happened very shortly.
So precise from Ian Garry.
I mean, the volume of kicks that he's taken to the legs and to the body. A tremendous...
Nicholas Dalby is the new Cage Warriors welterweight champion of the
the hand of Churolov drop to catch the kick, and he eats it right on the chin.
And Darby letting rip with those punches on the ground, but it was the kick that did it.
It was really set up by Churolov catching those 2 or 3 kicks earlier on in the round. He went again, Darby switched it on him, changed the angle.
Toes across the teeth, and Sergey Churolov was done. Perhaps that's going to be a way to disguise the left hand, but he doesn't need to. Unbelievable! Nicolas LeBlanc gets his first win on Cage Warriors and does so in style.
And then he started to land more and more on those big, powerful hooks. Just what an incredible finish.
The left hand of the southpaw, LeBlanc, like a piston. Pinpoint accuracy, and LeBlanc out.
Yeah, he was out with that first shot, I think, and that's it.
Nathaniel, the prospect word, Luca, the junior vein. Unbelievable!
Wow, he saw that connect. I was just going to say, you've got to watch the hooks when you get in the pocket. There he goes, oh, the left hook.
There's a left hand!
Left hand right across the jaw. Here we go, so in the pocket, comes up. Just swings over the top. It's textbook striking. Just throw those combinations, keep throwing those combinations, no matter what's coming back at you. And there we go, the Italian left his right hand down. The left hook finds the mark. He comes from a traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu background. A lot of throws, a lot of submissions. He has been focusing on the boxing the last few years.
Duffy one-bombs Julian with a huge knee in the first round here at Cage Warriors 74. And we'll see Duffy just throw that knee up the middle. Absolutely perfect connection. And Bushinga is out.
And it's, I mean, Bushinga didn't come behind anything. There were no punches to worry Duffy. You can see it's just, he knows that the Frenchman's looking to change level. And you can...
Picture perfect. And credit to Joe Duffy for not throwing that follow-up shot. He knew his man was out. Great composure shown by Joe Duffy as we take another look at this knee. Absolute peach of a shot.
I think a lot of people are going to be seeing that knockout come Sunday morning.
Throwing out punches, trying to find their range. Warhead with a left hand. We've seen Warhead score some brutal one-hit KOs before. Roberts,
that's a huge right hand! Big hand of fist!
Danny Roberts knocks out Warhead! Unbelievable! Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts is victorious in the main event of Cage Warriors 68. Strikes. It looked like Warhead was getting the better, but it was a right hook right on the temple and a 3 or 4 huge hammer fist with a left hand from Danny Roberts.
Right in the death of that first round.
You say iron sharpens iron. Desper training with some absolute beasts over there at SBG Mainline.
Oh,
Stop!
a huge knockout.
Wow!
Jordan Desper rendered completely unconscious. Martin Sheridan saw the gap and landed a massive knee.
Wow! This was the good early work from...
Oh my goodness.
And
that is one of the most dramatic knockouts I think I've ever seen on Cage Warriors.
He timed the level change so perfectly and straight up under the chin, and Desper was unconscious immediately.
Face first into the cage there was Jordan Desper. Absolutely unbelievable knockout.
Well, you know what? This is not...